So my kind of journey with space began really, really early on. Probably even before school. I was like looking up the night sky. My grandma always like loved to take me out and look at the stars and stuff like that. She enjoys this kind of stuff too. When I was in, I believe it was second grade, I did a report on all the different rockets that the United States has used since the beginning of the rocket program. That was like the initial really deep dive into space. And then from there, it just kind of continued to build like slowly. I would watch documentaries and like learn as much as I could, read as much as I could about space. And then the engineering side of things really caught on in 8th or ninth grade when I took the engineering classes in school. They exposed me to the whole other side of science where you can build and design and stuff like that. And I really just clicked with that. I knew what I wanted to do as a sophomore in high school, and I still think that was the right choice. Penn State was the perfect college for that. It's a great aerospace engineering college, and it was also in-state. I started this freshman year. It's called Lion Tech Rocket Lab. What we do is we build model rockets and then send them up with a payload inside, and then the goal is to safely land the rocket with parachutes back on the ground, and you do the whole engineering design process from start to finish over the span of like 8-9 months. The trips we've gone on for that club, in previous years we've gone to Alabama, so that's really fun. We go to Huntsville, which is known as Rocket City. That's like the birthplace of the Saturn V rocket and all the famous rockets of the Apollo era. They have a ton of like really cool museums and stuff like that down there that you get to visit and see what's going on. We got to tour NASA facilities last year. This year we're actually switching to a new competition in New Mexico called Spaceport America Cup. So I have no idea what's going to happen there. I've yet to be out that far west, so that'll be another cool experience for me too. Right now we're in my astrophysics lab that I work for. My true passion is under the engineering side of things. This lab gave me the chance to do that engineering while still focusing on space. It's one of the only places on the campus that I can do that kind of engineering side of things while also having a little bit of that space just to get a taste of it. So what we do essentially is build suborbital rockets. So they go up in a parabolic arc, come back down. But while it's in space, we're looking at X-ray photons coming from supernova remnants. We don't know a whole lot about them, and the goal of this whole group is to figure out more. I do a whole lot more of the engineering side, so I'm building the optics instruments, modeling them, figuring out whether or not they're going to survive launch, and making sure the tolerances are going to be good enough that we can get good data. A lot of the satellites nowadays are communication satellites. They're really important to help gain the information that's needed to make better decisions. That would be really fun to work on for me. I would enjoy trying to help these people get their science payloads up into space, make sure they're working. Information is the key to making good decisions. We can't move into the future without having good information now, and helping getting this process cheaper, easier, and faster would be amazing. It would help everybody, not just the companies or like the few agencies that are trying to put these satellites up into orbit. I want the world to be a better place, better than where I found it when I'm older. That's my goal.